Alright, so usually with these chapter reviews or chapter analysis or whatever I call it, depending on what it is, I read the chapter at least twice. Once the night that it gets released, and then once maybe the day after, or I mean sometimes up to 4 weeks after. But yeah, this time I actually haven't read the chapter yet. I know it's probably the first time that I just was busy. I was traveling a little bit, and I never got the chance to actually read the chapter itself. So I'll be doing that here. So this will be maybe a longer video than usual. Who knows? But I haven't seen this chapter yet, so everything that you hear and me just talking about will be like that. So let's get into it. What are we opening up with? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know this was the last panel for, was it? What are we now? 95? So this is the last panel for 94. Oh, I forgot my intro. It's already a little bit in. Chapter 95, Momentous Message. Yeah, read it. Come back. Alright, let's get back into it. The lighting is great. Why is the lighting great? The lighting is great because we see the source of the light is coming from the flashlight, but since there's mirrors and all sorts of stuff coming around, Soph uses that to create this kind of effect so that we can highlight Lauren is scared, right? She sees this nitroglycerin, there's so many bottles, we need to act on it. So that's why this panel is really good as a starting panel for this chapter. So what did they do? They left the storage room? I can't really tell. Yeah, it seems like they left the storage room, they closed everything up, they locked up so they're not the ones getting spot. And we got Mustache Dude back. So I wonder why are we finding a phone? That's where a chance to find a phone. Oh, because they're calling they want to call the police on them. Even though they're moving everything out today, will the police even come on time? Who knows? Oh, and this is why the radio was brought up the last chapter, because they're not going to get this kind of communication ready. Because of all the wind and everything, they're not going to be able to have a secure line to contact the police, which is scary. And I wonder where Soleil is. I can't make out Luna's restaurant. I have no idea where that is. And this rain, the amount of splatter and the amount of setup that we're having, even March was like, hey, if you're not back in 15, I'm gonna make sure and check up on you, right? Like all these things, building and building and building, something bad is going to go down. What can Lune even do in this situation? And honestly, I actually really like that they brought up that I wonder if the Phantom Scythe is more organized than the APD. I do think that's true. I do think the Phantom Scythe is extremely organized, but it's compartmentalized. Not everyone has access to all the information, even though it is fully ready and available for those that have the right amount of clearance, the right amount of trust from the leader. And I wonder what is it like? Yo, Lauren kind of looking fresh. She going down that ladder, dude. She's about to break some ankles. But that looked cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looked really cool. And again with the lighting, right? We see the flashlight as the lighting source of this, vertical panel. It looks beautiful. Yo, my man is vibing. He's just eating a sandwich. Yo, poor guard, dude. He's about to get handed to. Rib, dude. Poor sandwich. Yo, can Lauren actually get her sandwich that she was asking for from the party? Yo, it got thrown in freaking. That's so funny, dude. Oh my god. And it looks like it's the same setup in the same system as in the APD, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, like Kieran said, like the Phantom Scythe is always ahead of the police because they have so much more information and so much more tracking on the movements, which is kind of wow. Someone is feeding him this information. Okay, this is where kind of like the medium of the webtoon can't really give that kind of highlight to Kieran changing his voice. I wonder what it sounds like, to be honest. One day if it gets animated, we'll come back to the scene and is it a high-pitched voice? Is it a low-pitched voice? Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's a low-pitched voice. Oh, let's go, and it actually seems to be working, I wonder. Oh, and they even say it's from Lune. What the heck? Rip. And it's a good thing that Kieran was actually the one that was giving this kind of announcement, because if Lauren was the one that was giving the announcement, she would have most likely mimicked how requests for reports on the radio for the APD would be like, and I'm assuming Kieran doesn't have that same information, so this is him imitating it to the best of his knowledge. And yeah, all we know is it's some factory and some street, and I guess the antenna is where it breaks, especially where Soleil is listening in. Oh my lord. And see, the worried look on Kim and William's face is like, well, we know who Lune is, we know they're in trouble, so they have to come and rescue. Will they actually come in time? I have no idea. I don't think they're close enough, but everything is set up for this interaction to happen. I wonder if they actually meet. Because like I was saying last chapter review, like there's no way that Lune and Soleil can work hand in hand so soon because, I mean, what else is there, right? So I wonder what's gonna happen. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of really crazy. Oh my lord. Well, we'll find out next time. I guess this video isn't as long as I thought it would be, which is kind of nice. So let me know if you actually like this format. I'm probably not going to keep up with this format. It's just this was an occasion that I had the chance to try out. So here it is. I will see you guys for 96. It looks like Sophism put some kind of timer on her Instagram. Actually, let me check. It is an actual timer. No, she did put a timer for chapter 96 Fast Pass in 2 days. Oh my lord. I'm scared. Obviously, this will come out when it's actually live in public, but I will see you guys then, I guess. Peace.